Fonda was probably targeted because of her rumored interracial relationship. Fonda was probably targeted because of her rumored interracial relationship. Edgar Hoover supposedly concocted false stories about Fonda threatening President Nixon. Although many of Fonda's actions drew criticism, it was a photo op that got everyone's blood boiling. A few of Fonda's actions in Vietnam garnered negative attention, such as a radio interview which she apparently tried to convince American airmen to put down arms against the North Vietnamese, but it was a single photograph that ruined her reputation forever, in the minds of some at least. The photo was of Fonda laughing, sitting amongst the Vietnamese on an anti-aircraft gun. There was Fonda, an American, sitting with a smile on her face on a weapon designed to take down American pilots. Fonda tried to defend the photograph, saying she had no idea what she was sitting on when the photo was taken, and that she was laughing about something else. Unfortunately, the image of her in a helmet surrounded by the enemy while sitting on a weapon was too much for the American people. The trip was meant to be a humanitarian mission instead. It ruined Fonda's reputation and set the FBI on her heels. The trip was meant to be a humanitarian mission instead. It ruined Fonda's reputation and set the FBI on her heels. In 1972, Fonda was invited to Hanoi, Vietnam, by the enemy and she went. Fonda had been involved with numerous progressive causes throughout the early 70s, but it was her trip to Vietnam that stirred the most gossip and incited the most vitriol in Americans. In 1972, the North Vietnamese invited her for a 2-week visit to the city of Hanoi, which happened to house one of the most notorious POW camps of the Vietnam War, ironically given the misnomer the Hanoi Hilton by those who had the unfortunate opportunity to stay there. Fonda had been vocally anti-Vietnam War for a while, and part of the reason she accepted the invitation was to expose the horrible wrongdoings Americans were committing against the Vietnamese. Unfortunately, Fonda was already on the FBI radar, and this trip cemented her place in their black book. Fonda was actually pro-Vietnam War in the beginning. Surprisingly, at the beginning of the war, Fonda was practically indifferent to it all. She had been raised by a former naval officer and grew up believing that whatever reason the United States had to go to war was a good one. She said, "I grew up with a deep belief that wherever our troops fought, they were on the side of the angels," and she didn't have a second thought about American troops entering Vietnam. That all changed when she began meeting veterans of the war who spoke out against the American effort in Vietnam. Fonda realized she needed to dig deeper to find out the whole truth about the war and eventually came to the decision that she needed to fight against the war with all her might.
Hey guys, thank you so much for the support and likes and comments down below, and also thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to see you in the next video. Then take care, bye.